How's it going, you guys? Links Forte here, bringing you my week 2 team builder, going up against John, aka Pokemon, and the New Orleans Pelippers. If you guys don't know who John is, like he's one of the nicest guys in the Pokemon community. He's a great battler, GBA contender every single season, NPA contender. I think this past season was his first season in the NPA, but he's an amazing competitor. He was runner-up in the P4G last season, so I have my work cut out for me. He lost last week to a 55% Z hypnosis, but that's Pokemon, right? You know, it is what it is. So I know he's not looking to start 0-2, so I'm expecting like a really tough game, but I think I did enough prep to basically give myself a chance. It's just going to come down to my play at the end of the day, and with that, I'm just going to jump right into it because I don't want a long team builder. First off, I am bringing Electivire, rocking a Lychee Berry, 76 HP, 228 attack, 204 speed. The speed, make sure I outspeed Nidoqueen, barring a Choice Scarf. The 228 attack with Natural Gift and the Lychee Berry, it guarantees an OHKO on any former Gastrodon, barring it carrying a Rindo Berry. Like, he has to be carrying a Rindo Berry for him to live this hit. Earthquake is a 2-hit KO on Nidoqueen. I think it's a 2-hit KO on, like, barring a lot of HP. I think it's a 2-hit KO on Metagross. Like, he needs a lot of HP and some Fizz Def to not be 2-hit KO'd by Earthquake. I can't remember that exact spread. And then Thunder Punch and Ice Punch is for really it's just for coverage and stab. Thunder Punch obviously hits Manaphy. It hits the Pidgeot, or the Mega Pidgeot. And then Ice Punch is for the coverage on Nidoqueen, just in case. You know, it means I don't really have to predict too much. You know, it's for Rotom as well. It's for the Mega Pidgeot as well. So that was that. Clefable can come in and be an annoyance, you know, against this set somewhat. But I think I have enough to where I can take on Clefable with the rest of the team. Next up, I am bringing Goodra. Carrying a Choice Scarf, Sap Sipper, 132 in HP, max special attack, and 124 in speed. With the Choice Scarf and the speed investment and the timid nature, I outspeed. I think I EV'd it enough to outspeed. Let me double check, because let me pull my notes up real quick. I can't remember what was meant to outspeed what. Okay, so this is meant to outspeed Mienshao. So basically I know I can get off damage before he tries to OHKO me with a high jump kick. So that's what the speed and the Choice Scarf are for. Ice Beam, Sludge Wave, and Fire Blast for coverage on his team. Dragon Pulse for the obvious stab. Dragon Pulse is a 2-hit KO on Mienshao. Fire Blast is a 2-hit KO on Metagross. I think it OHKOs Rotom Cut, barring Spadef, but Sludge Wave is there as well, just in case, for that and the Clefable. And then Ice Beam for Nidoqueen, Mega Pidgeot, and Guzzlord, just to make, you know, predictions not needed so much. Next up, I'm bringing Celesteela Assault Vest, max HP, 92 in special attack, and 164 in speed. After one Flame Charge, this Celesteela can outspeed Manaphy, you know, barring any other setup or Choice Scarf. Flame Charge, Air Slash, Giga Drain, Flash Cannon is the set. Air Slash and Flash Cannon mostly for stab, just because I wanted to keep a special set, and I probably, like, I may, you know, no, I was gonna say run Flamethrower over something, but I actually can't do that. Like, I need the Flame Charge just to make sure, you know, I'm getting the +1. Like, once I get to +1, if I can kill something, there's a good chance that I can potentially sweep him, get the special attack boost. So I need to try and get as much speed as possible just to outspeed him. With the Assault Vest, I should live at least one Fire Blast from Magmortar. I think, barring a Choice Specs or something like that. I think I could live one with a Life Orb, but not Choice Specs. And next up, I'm bringing Choice Scarf Sylveon, 204 in HP, 100 in special attack, 204 in speed, and timid. Now, this Sylveon was changed at the last minute, and I forgot to write down my notes, so I'm so sorry, you guys. But I can't remember if I EV'd this to outspeed Manaphy or if I EV'd it to outspeed Nian Shao. And actually, you know what I'll do? I'll pull up the calc right now. So give me 1 second, and you know, this is a little unprofessional, but I feel like you guys will bear with me. So pull up Nian Shao, put it at level 50, pull up Sylveon, put it at level 50, give it 204 EVs, and give it a timid nature. And let me pull out my calculator. Okay, so I do outspeed Nian Shao. Okay, so that's good there. I outspeed Nian Shao. Obviously, it's gonna get OHKO'd by the Hyper Voice. I just have to hope. Like, I think what he'll end up doing is like scouting. I don't know if he'll bring the poison jab, but I just have to hope. Like, I don't know. Like, it's really scary. I'm just glad that Nian Shao doesn't really like get any priority outside of like fake out. Maybe it gets vacuum wave. I'm not sure, but I know it doesn't get like Mach Punch or Void Punch or anything like that. But Shadow Ball, like, you know, obviously Metagross is a switch into this, and Shadow Ball is for that. Nidoqueen is somewhat of a switch in as well. I can hit Psyshock on it. So there's the little bit of mind games, like what is he gonna bring in, you know, as far as his quote unquote check or answer to me. So next up, I am bringing Dhelmai's Assault Vest as well. 232 in HP, 188 in defense, 76 in Spadef, and 12 in speed. I can't remember what the speed EVs were for, but I'm pretty sure I wrote this down because this was an original set. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm not prepared at all. Luckily, I just wrote like all my notes down. Okay, so I didn't put the speed on here, but it's okay. But the HP and the defense investment makes it so Metagross's Meteor Mash is a 3-hit KO, and then the Spadef with the Assault Vest, I can actually live a +3 Ice Beam from Manaphy, and obviously OHKO it back with Power Whip. So that's where those investments come from. And the speed, honestly, like, it was probably just to make sure I outsped something, or something wasn't a speed tie. I just can't remember what that something was. I don't think it was Gastrodon, but honestly, it is a possibility. it might have been like to avoid like a minimum speed creep from Gastrodon. Cause what, Dhelmai's is base 40, Gastrodon is base 39. Yeah, it's like to avoid like a minimum speed creep. Cause Gastrodon would need to run like 20 EVs. Let's see, 20. I'm just doing the quick numbers here. So he would need to run 28 EVs in speed, unless he goes like a positive speed nature. But he would need to run 28 speed EVs just outspeed me, and that's a lot of speed EVs to give to Gastrodon, in my opinion. But next, or last but not least, I am bringing Mega Glalie. First thing I realized about his team is that Mega Glalie runs through it. Now, originally I was scared to bring Mega Glalie because I felt like, you know, he would prep really hard for it. So I did a I did a mock battle without Mega Glalie with one of my friends, and my friend prepped really hard for Mega Glalie, and he told me he did. Like, after the battle, he told me like he prepped really hard for Mega Glalie. But this was the issue. I really felt like Mega Glalie had too good of a matchup to not bring it. Freeze Dry. It destroys well, I don't want to say destroys. It 2-hit KOs Manaphy. Freeze Dry, Frustration actually OHKOs with the attack investment. I think it OHKOs Nidoqueen barring like max defense or something like that. Freeze Dry is a 2-hit KO on it. Obviously, Mega Glalie destroys Mega Pidgeot. Earthquake is a 2-hit KO on Metagross, if I'm not mistaken, depending on investment. Frustration, I'm not staying in on Nian Shao no matter what. Obviously, it outspeeds, so I'm not messing with that. Rotom Cut is destroyed by this. Guzzlord is destroyed by this. Kamala, my baby, Kamala might be able to take this on somewhat. Gastrodon obviously destroyed by this. This is actually what I like too, because if I have the natural gift grass in Natural Gift Grass with Electivire, and then the Freeze Dry with Mega Glalie. It's kind of, what berry do you run? Do you run Yachi or do you run Rindo? Because either way, my way to beat Gastrodon is gonna be to lure it in with Electivire. I mean, he may not even bring it just because I have so many options to beat it. Like, I mean, I have Delmise as well, so there's a good chance that he doesn't bring it, but I really needed to make sure I prepped for it, and then I could possibly lure it in with Electivire. But yeah, that gets me, and then I can at least hit Magmortar on a potential switch in with Earthquake. So, you know, I have ways of beating it. The one thing I kind of wish I had on this team that I originally did have on this team was Rocks, and I had that with Lycanroc. It was, do I go Rocks with Lycanroc, or do I go in something that can go against his team really well and Mega Glalie? And I talked to a few people, and they were like, just bring Mega Glalie. It makes more sense. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And hopefully I play smart in this battle. And this team builder has gotten longer than I wanted it to be. So that's the team I'm bringing. John is not looking to go 0-2. He's looking to, you know, come in and pick up his win, get back to the championship, and actually win it. But obviously, not only do I actually want to, you know, stop that from happening because I want to win, but you know, I just want to make sure I give him a great battle. And I think this team can do it for me. Anyway, like I said, this has become too long of a team builder. I am Lynx Forte. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys at the battle tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.